let's take a look at the data. Again, I'm not going to run the analysis for you here, but I want to show you how to manage some of the data. So number one, we'll start with just managing this data in a Google Sheet. You'll have access to that. And I think the easiest way to manage it is to learn how to filter some of the data, because you may want to organize it so that you can itemize things. Maybe I only want all females, right? Or I want to sort it by age, or I want to sort it by cholesterol status, right? Those types of things. Or if they have high blood pressure or not, those types of things. So one way we would do that is you click at the top there, and once it opens up, you'll see an option where we want to add these filters into it. Create a filter. When you create a filter, what happens is you get this little triangle here. And when you click on that, then I can say, you know what, I only want the data, right? Right here. I only want the male data. So then you hit there, okay. And then notice, again, because I have 211 data sets, and then now there's only males in the data. So now if I only wanted the males and I wanted to take the heights of all the males, then I could do that, something like that. You can highlight, edit, copy, and then this stuff can be pasted into the artist stat. So let's do that again. Let me clear that. Okay, there we go. And so let's wanted only people with no high blood pressure, which is the 0. So go here. I want to create a filter. So I have to remove and then create a filter. And then you click on the little triangle, and then say, I only want people who do not have high blood pressure, which would be 0. And then hit enter. And then now you see it filters out all the other ones. And now I have only that group of people. Then I can take that data if I'm going to compare two groups with each other, right? Let's say I want to compare that, and then I say, okay, you know what, I want those with high blood pressure, and then I click that, hit okay, and now you see I have the data. So that's going to be an important aspect, is filtering your data. And then we could clear that, and then select all, or clear, and then select again as we think about it, and then now you have all the data back in, the original data mixed up. So again, that's the way you're going to end up highlighting and picking things. Now, if you want to do analysis of proportions and do some analysis, right, you can just highlight the whole thing, something like this, right? I'm highlighting all 200, let's say males and females, and then we look at what percent. So I'm going to copy that, edit, copy, and then when you go to the artist stat, right, let's say that was categorical data. Again, I'm not going to run the analysis for you, but I'm just showing you what you can do. More than likely, you're going to live with exploring categorical data or quantitative data, right? I have the individual observations in this case. The frequency table may be too big to build by hand, and then I can just paste, right? Copy, paste in there, and I have. So in this data set, you could see we end up with 55% male, 45% female. So again, that's the way to kind of manage it. Let's do one more. Let's explore quantitative data in case you need some summary statistics, right? Don't forget that. Let's say I want summary statistics. What's the average weight for males? So one way to do that is I'm going to add the filter in, and then I only want males, so I click that. There we go. So now I only have males, and then I can say, what's the average weight of males, right? And then I highlight all the males, just like that. Got them all. I'm going to edit, copy, and then in the Explore Quantitative Data, again, with my own data, again, I'll put the response variable, and then I can right-click and paste, or edit, paste, and then all the data is. Now you could see we have the summary statistics for that. The average weight is 79 kilograms for the men, and you could see the distribution like that. So that's, again, a way to fool around with the data. Like I said, I think the most important thing is going to be learning how to create these filters so that you can highlight the different groups that you're looking for, and then you can compare and contrast. Or again, if you're running, you're going to run some analyses from here, then if you're not doing explore the data, here you're going to be running these tests, right? We're doing 2 samples, so you're going to be comparing 2 groups, proportions or means. And then if you're doing an ANOVA or chi-square, this is where you're going to be using those right there. And then if you're going to do linear regression, you will be, I'll find it, you scroll up far enough, there's the linear regression, right? You would be using that one there. So keep that in mind, and that's how you're going to be kind of fooling around with the data.